Are we going with that name? Is that the name we're going with?
Correct.
The dipshits. I like the dipshits.
Dipshits sound good.
Yep.
That's not a good group name. That's not where we're gonna. That's not a good mercenary name.
Are you sure about that?
That's not where we're gonna introduce ourselves.
You
we're
think
like,
the Brass
by the
Fools
way,
is
what's
better?
our mercenaries group's name?
You think the Brass Fools are better?
It's better than the dipshits.
Well,
At least we're on.
yeah. You're not wrong.
If we're gonna call ourselves the dipshits, can we at least say it in a different language?
In Infernal, so
No.
people really think it's badass, but no.
Yeah, like Infernal. Let's call ourselves the dipshits in Infernal. And what's Infernal on the stupid sheet that you keep mentioning?
Shit. Let me alright, I found it. I found the link. Infernal. It's German.
Okay,
We already
Makes
knew
sense.
this.
it's German.
Fucking Deutsch, you fucking dwarf Jew or something. I don't know.
Oh shit. Alright. Starting
Dwarves are just Jews, apparently. I don't know.
I don't.
I did.
Well,
Joe.
I'm not wrong, technically.
Actually.
Think about it.
yeah. You're not.
How about the idiots? Does that sound better?
Nope, dipshits it is.
dipshits?
Ah,
Yeah. It worked.
Oh, come on. Come on, just listen. Theodin. That sounds better.
Idiot.
It's whatever you all want to call yourselves. You shitlins.
I vote for the idiots in Infernal.
Alright, but what happens when we run into the one person who does know Infernal?
Then they laugh their
They'll-
asses off.
Do you know
Hello?
what?
Oh, he goes a lot better.
They'll probably enjoy us a whole lot more because we're being blatantly honest with them. And, you know, it's like a sort of inside joke that only people who speak Infernal can understand.
Yeah, like, see, that looks coolish.
That's up to you all.
Diodin, I guess. Man.
Die Ethiopian. I don't know. I feel like that's still a little bit too obvious.
It has Odin
Let's
in
just
the
say
name.
people just have to roll to see if they actually understand that we're calling ourselves the idiots or not. Like an intelligence roll or something.
If they know Infernal, they immediately learn that. They'd be like, these motherfuckers be calling themselves the idiots. Alright.
Well, it's true, isn't it?
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Like, wait, does anyone here know Infernal? Because I don't.
I don't. Why don't we call ourselves the?
I do.
Okay,
Wait.
let's just say that one night when everyone got really drunk, Zeroff decided that it would be a good idea to name the group the Idiots, and we all agreed, and so he told us that it was but we said it had to be in a different language, so he said Infernal.
Alright, yep. Also, Bjorn, you don't know Infernal. That's weird. Alright. Back.
Actually, let me check. I might.
I feel like
Although I know Orc, I know Goblin, and I know a little Undercommon. I am not fluent in it, but I know a couple of words in it.
So the only one here who actually knows the group name is me.
Yeah, except you told us what it meant, and we thought it was hilarious, and we all agreed, because we were really drunk at the time.
as in, yeah.
I don't get drunk.
Yeah, but you're a jerk, so of course you're gonna do that. It's how
Wow,
it fits your
I'm
character.
hurt.
Wow.
You
I'm
you ran around doing
jerk.
pirouettes, sprinkling salt at ghosts. We're allowed to say that.
It wasn't that bad.
Bjorn doesn't know what's going on. Shush your mouths. Let it be a surprise.
You, Zeroff, you threw salt at ghosts while screaming
Hush.
Shut
loudly
up,
at the
child.
top of your lungs.
I have no clue what's going on. I am even more confused now.
You should be.
I am even more
Zero
confused.
with being an idiot,
Alright.
as per usual.
Alright, everyone. Time to be shush. Last time on the
And I can't hear
Misadventures.
anyone now.
Of the phone.
Jesus Christ. Alright. Gotta love life.
Last time on the misadventures of the fucking retard.
Yep.
Bjorn commits seppuku.
Bjorn commits the
Now
die.
can you guys hear me? Because I couldn't hear you guys.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, I fixed my mic levels to where now I'm not busting people's eardrums.
Great.
Alright, so.
So, it is. Should we rename the group that, or should we, like, I don't know.
I'm gonna
like,
keep
We'll
you
save
all
this
as-
stuff for later.
I'm gonna keep that for group 2. You all are still group 2. Last time on the Misadventures of group 2, because we're gonna call you it, but you all have a name now. A few things happened. Bjorn wasn't there. I won't go over the things that happened. And because Bjorn, I want to keep it a surprise.
Okay.
So, everyone, you all be quiet. Except for Bjorn. Bjorn, you
Quiet.
wake up.
What's going on?
You just wake up in your room. It's quiet.
It's 11 o'clock and no one's gotten me.
Repeat that.
Surprising.
Oh yeah,
I said,
don't worry, I got you. Yeah, the bear actually isn't there, so you feel like the bear is off doing bear things. You actually have no clue where it went.
my giant cotton-filled bear is a shame. I will get up, put on what little things I do that is comparable to clothes,
All right.
and I will go out and find my bear.
As you exit your room, everything's barren. Like, no one's out. As you go downstairs to the tavern, part of the inn that you're staying in, no one's there. Not even the innkeep. If you look outside the windows, you can see people are actually walking around. People are talking, stepping out of stores, just no one's inside or going inside of the tavern.
Any damage inside the tavern itself?
No. It's pristine.
I will walk out the door.
Delicious. Alright, let me hunt down that one photo, because I lost it a bit ago. Did you all know where I put that one photo that I sent all of you?
Except me.
Except you, because you weren't here. Let me take a peek if it's in anyone's DMs. Well, we'll just whenever you step out the door, it's strange. It does not look like the place you left. The town on the outside, it is completely different. It is a cemetery as you exit the door. You turn back. There's nothing. Except for a coach. Door open. No one to be seen. Except for a massive burning blue moon in the sky, shining a fairly bright blue light all around you, around everything. What do you do?
I will look around.
Looking around, you just see a vastness of a graveyard. As far as your eye can see, graves. No one to be seen. Just headstones. And that same burning blue moon.
Because of my, ties to the demonology and infernal heritage, or infernal, do I recognize the symbolism at play here?
You can make a religion check.
Wait, what?
You
I
rolled
love
a
how
one.
I know.
He, for some reason, rolled also.
Which is...
I felt like it.
Well, with a natural 1, you have no fucking clue.
It means rebirth. The dawning. Wait, no, I can't say that.
It
It might
means-
be a little bit too close.
It means dead. You're in a graveyard, man. It's like, what, dude? Blue moon.
Once in a blue moon, am I good?
Just finger
This is
guns in the
clearly-
air.
This is clearly just a representation of how much mass slaughter I actually do on every couple of weeks. The moon just finger guns back down to
Just a giant beam of blue light.
me. Also, I feel like you watched Local 52.
What?
You've never seen Local 52?
No.
Alright, I'll show you after.
Alright.
I will start wandering south, I guess.
Alright. Now, do you have, in any way, ethereal sight? Or a way to see into the ethereal plane?
No.
Alright.
Isn't that?
You
This
stroll.
is where the ghost comes in at, I guess.
What, how many times have you died before? Just for my knowledge.
I believe I said something around 22.
Never mind. A little bit more stronger connection to this place than you would want. As you look around, taking back a little bit, but not much, that dullness, the blue, you actually do see figures. Very dull, very translucent. Just people walking the graves. The path that you're currently on, heading down, up, down and up hills. People moving down that. It is strange. You can see translucent people.
Alright.
What do you do? Do you continue? Do you stroll still?
This place familiar to me in some...
It's familiar.
It's familiar, but I don't know what it is.
Yes. There you go. For some reason I can't pronounce familiar. But I can. I gotta love that. But
I'll keep moving.
alright.
I'll be careful not to, like, interrupt anybody. Or these weird translucent figures.
Good to know. As you make your way through, slowly, I would like you to make a perception check.
Alright. I got an 18.
An 18. Ho ho ho. You see someone you're familiar with. surprisingly, never being here before in your life, but finding someone that you know, strange. Someone that you're actually fairly close to.
It
How
is either my
No,
brother or my
the
sister.
end.
How long have you been on your journey?
At least, I believe my character is around 43. I said it was roughly 15 years, I think.
Hunting down your brother?
Yeah. Wait, no. That would that wouldn't make any sense considering his age since I last saw him. So probably actually I'd say it's probably more around 3 years. I forgot that the lad is actually like 19 and not 20 something now.
Alright. You see your brother, Sigrid, just slowly strolling.
Is he oh Sigrid. Oh, that's the wrong person. It's supposed to be Erlen that I was hunting.
Yes. You see
Alright.
Sigrid. He's
Sigrid.
strolling the graves.
Alright, I shall approach the man. Is he himself translucent as well?
He is. As you approach, he does turn and just gives a slightly cocked head. I was wondering why you're here. Like, brother?
Is that what he says?
Yeah.
What is this place, brother?
It's the... why are you here? You're not like everyone else.
I don't know why I'm here, but I am not dead. My form is not dead.
Strange. Well then. That is actually weird. He just like starts to think a little bit too much into it. Like, how?
He himself rolled a 1
Yeah, like how did you get here?
I walked out of tavern doors and suddenly I was in here. I turned around and there was nothing there.
Huh.
I quite literally have walked headfirst into death.
Yes, you're in purgatory.
Something tells me if I stay here for too long, I will become permanently trapped here until a god of some sort takes me up.
He like slightly nods his head, like you're not wrong. I've just stopped by to see some family members, our ancestors, as he taps a few graves.
So, I thought you were alive the last time I saw you.
Things change.
Well, you were doing quite poorly.
Yes. Well, I did recover. I did.
Then what did you earn?
A blade. A few blades.
Ah. I see.
Yes. So I wait.
So what happened to our village?
They're doing well,
Ah.
as far as I know.
What caused your end then, besides just blades?
I was sent to look for you. 3 years gone. Ran into a few, strange like humans. Fully armored. Surprisingly well trained. I was able to kill quite a few. But then, well, got the blade myself.
Only a matter of time, I suppose.
Yes.
Anyways, I suppose I should let you go on then. You're a good man in life.
Thank you. Hopefully you get out of here soon.
Of course. I shall continue in my one direction until I find a way out.
Alright.
DM, how far behind us is Bjorn?
Bjorn's a little bit behind. He will
Is
catch
he
up to
far
you.
enough?
But
If I turned around now and looked over my shoulders to see what was happening, would I see him?
You're considered a few hours ahead of him because he sleeps in quite a bit.
Before I leave, I shall tell the man this one last final. Tell the ancestors our stories that will make them proud.
That's easy enough.
Of course. Well, I cannot keep you here, I suppose.
Yes. I guess I should get a move on.
May Asmodeus have mercy on each other, poor brother.
I hope. As he starts making his way.
And I shall continue on my way as well.
After a few hours, due to you being slightly quicker than everyone, you do end up seeing some figures moving. Non-translucent, you see about 3. Just moving along a distant hill.
DM, if I turned around now, just looking over my shoulder to make sure no one's following us, would I see Bjorn?
What's your perception? Passive?
Give me a second, because I am not sure how to check for that.
I have passive perception.
You have what?
Passive perception is 12.
You would not see him.
I have a passive perception of 20.
You would see them. That's it.
Nice.
You got good eyes.
I shall move forward then and catch up with them.
Alright. So as you start moving a little bit.
With my 22, would I see him?
If you turn back, would you turn back?
Maybe I saw Frith turn back and I'm like, what the hell are you looking at?
You would see him.
Frith has been doing this for the past hour, though, because she's paranoid.
You also do know that there are creatures out here that do like the living flesh.
Yeah. I would say I would also be keeping an eye just in case.
You would see Bjorn. Well, you would see a thing running towards you at full speed.
I get a fire bolt ready, just like, whoa, 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 whoa.
I turn around and immediately put my hand on my whip and get it ready.
I do not care. 'Cause I know better.
Yeah, fuck. Ghosts again. These spooks. These damned spooks.
When did you become stern?
Wait, if he gets closer, do we realize it's Bjorn?
Once he gets a little bit closer, you do see him.
I immediately take my hand off my whip, immediately put my whip away and run up to him and yelling, "Hi, Bjorn!"
So we're in the play of death. How do we end up getting here?
Magic!
Also,
I
where
have
is
no
my...
clue. Ask Zeroff. Zeroff was an idiot. He ran around sprinkling salts at ghosts. I do not know why he did that. He did, though. I probably shouldn't have given him the salts in the first place, but we got here because magic. There's been a lot of magic being used in the war, so apparently the world's pissed off at people with magic, so now there's random portals to the world of the dead.
I don't know if throwing salt at ghosts will do anything here. I don't think it
Well,
would.
it pisses them off, that's for sure.
I mean, would you blame them? If someone came up and threw salt in your face, what would you think?
I would think, that is...
Hello there.
And then he shoved a bunch of it in his mouth.
Nice. Anyways, we must leave here for soon. We don't, we'll be trapped here forever. Well,
yeah, we kind of gathered that.
until a god comes picks us up.
We're heading to a city.
Whenever you say, until a god comes pick us up, you do see, coming out of nothing, a creature. A massive creature. You think it's staring at you, because it has no eyes. It's a creature you've all seen this creature before.
Is it Satan?
It is Satan. Look at him. That's what Satan looks like.
Asmodeus.
Asmodeus.
What?
Amadeus. Amadeus.
Amadeus.
Astral Dreadnought.
Oh, Astral Dreadnought's have an eye. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
that's not an astral dreadnought. This is
Yeah, I
the
know.
creature. This is what you could consider a guardian, a guide, a
Space
guy that
crab.
wants you out of here, cause he
You mind
doesn't
sending
like
us
you.
back?
Can you what?
You might ask the thing. You mind sending us back?
In your mind, in your native language. I can't.
You can or can't?
I can't.
Oh shit! Can you
That's
show us
why
where?
we're kind of on the run right now, Bjorn. We're kind of going to find someone who can.
I don't think we'll find anybody here.
Probably not.
There is a city, as said before. All of you hear in your heads, in your native languages.
So, where's that city?
You see as his tail slowly curls up and points in the direction that you're going.
Oh, so south. I see. Well, we shall make our way there then.
There is no north or south here,
Well,
or east
I'm
or
speaking
west.
with relatives.
Touche. As the creature, it follows you all again, then it slowly slips out of vision. As you all make your
Shall
way.
we continue?
Yes.
Alright. So, what I want all of you to do, roll a survival check, please.
Oh, shoot.
I shall.
I have a very high modifier.
I don't know if
For
it's
sure.
worth using a luck point.
Oh. Second that 20. Or second that 1 today.
Is it worth using a luck point? Is the real question.
Do you think it's worth using a luck point?
Yeah.
Yes.
Do I have any
Yes.
luck points? Have I used a luck point
Okay.
yet?
You could not use a luck point for someone else.
No, I mean for
Sadly.
myself. Have I used a luck point yet?
No.
I'll use a luck
At all?
point.
At all? Like, have I used a luck point at all? Well, for today?
Actually, I think you've used them all. I think
Yeah, she used them all when she.
you gotta mark them all down. You gotta mark them down, so. 'Cause
Yeah, I
can't-
think I'm pretty sure I only used 2. I'm pretty sure I have 1 left, and I am not using it for that.
Smart. Zeroth,
Wait,
you
did I
used-
use all mine?
I don't remember.
God damn it! I'm gonna mark this down for now on.
There's a thing on the right side of your character sheets for marking things down, uses-wise. I recommend using that, because that's what I use.
I'm going. I'll just say that I had 1 left.
Alright, that works for me. I don't mind. As all of you make your way, Bjorn, this
So my important. So.
this walk, it's more tiring than you are used to.
Oh, shouldn't we have rolled Constitution?
Not Constitution for this. Because, well, less tracking, more. Don't worry about it. Just don't worry. Nothing bad happens yet. But
Yet.
the road
Yet?
seems unending for everyone else, especially Zeroth with the natural 20. The road seems to be shortening for you. It's just actually getting a lot easier to. You get a pep in your step, you could say. For Firth and Nick, the road's normal. Nothing's changing. But Bjorn, this road's just getting longer and longer. Everyone's staying by your side. It just feels like it's just getting longer and longer and longer. Just want to
No.
say.
I do have my 3rd eye active, the ethereal vision, by the way.
You see many ghosts.
Yeah.
a lot of them just making their way.
Down to
This
town.
plane is dragging at my soul. It seems I've been here for too long.
Bjorn, we were here for before you, and we don't feel that.
I've been here long before you have. Multiple times over.
Wait, what?
This is the plane of the dead. Purgatory. I have died many a time.
What?
What? Wait, can you understand me?
He's died a lot,
Yeah.
says a ghost nearby. As he makes his way.
Hey,
He's just a
Jeffrey.
regular around here. Oh,
Hey,
man.
Jeffrey, how you been?
I'm doing pretty good, how you?
Sorry about the whole sort of
What?
spear incident.
Ah.
Chris just looks at him like he grew through her head, like, you never told me that.
I've died 22 times.
What? What?
Have you
Bjorn,
not
this
seen?
is not something that you just tell someone when you accidentally land in the realm of the dead. You tell that to them long before then.
I believe I've mentioned it multiple times before.
He has. He's brought that up multiple times.
Well, I never believed you.
Look at how deep the scars are on my body.
They, Frith, you don't
It's
know
not
what death
exactly
scars
like
look
I
like.
stare at you when you're naked.
I'm almost always pretty much naked.
It's true.
Yeah, for three, we're always, all of us are staring at him when he's naked. What are you?
But,
Goliath doesn't just refer to the height of the character. Oh, that's a horrible joke.
Yeah, it was.
it's not exactly like I've been staring at you. And I
Like-
can't hear you.
This is where I've been beheaded. This is where I got a spear pierced through my chest.
That's where Frith died.
Fist just fell over there.
Yep.
There.
Wait, with it. Falls over.
But yeah, it's not exactly like I've been staring at you while you're naked.
I mean,
So no.
Again, all of
I
us
haven't
have.
really noticed how deep they are, thank you.
I don't really wear much.
Yeah, but it's not like I'm gonna stare at you.
I mean, you'd still notice. Isn't that like your entire thing?
If you haven't noticed, I'm kind of bad at my job.
I never thought that much. Anyways, we should continue. Like, don't stay here. If I stay here for too long, I won't be able to leave. It'll come
Yep.
faster for me
Let's
than it
keep
will
going.
for you.
Let's just keep going.
As you all travel. Now, only Bjorn makes con save.
Time for another fat nap. Oh, 20.
The walk that you're going, it does start to get tiring, but you fight through it.
Oh yeah, another good thing to mention is I have this.
Good to know. But here it doesn't matter. You have
Well, I'm
movement.
saying is like longer marches, I'm more fine.
Alright. But you keep steady. In time, seems hours pass. You could say hours pass for Frith and Nick.
Does
there-
our bodies tired?
Yeah, you do get tired. For you, Bjorn, it feels like it's been 6 or 7 hours of just plain out just running. Or not running, walking. I'm just like, Jesus Christ. Does it ever end? For Zeroth, it's been like an hour. For Frith and Nick, it's been maybe 3. It's just how you feel. You all do actually end up spotting a city. It's where this blue moon shines right above it. large towers. It's Gothic in nature. As large towers loom. Buildings, fires. You could see, at least you could think, you see smoke. It's surprisingly beautiful for where it is.
Hmm.
Do it for
And
that.
do I notice anything?
You notice the city.
I mean, never mind. Never mind.
So, I need to know. How do you all approach the city?
Welcome to the front gate.
Frick
Yeah.
is. I'm gonna look around to see if anyone's like following us. I guess that's the term.
Roll perception. No.
Okay, give me a second while
Is
I
that what
just.
the moon looks like?
Not really. It's not massive. It's sizable. But it is just a pale burning blue.
17.
Well, the 17, you aren't being followed, per se. But there are still spirits around. Being gifted the sight by the creature, you can see them, but they're more prevalent here.
Okay. I'm not gonna ask if I see anyone I know because, frankly, I do not want to open that bag again.
I'll blame you.
Do I see anybody that I know?
That was a horrible, horrible thing you did to us,
You're welcome.
and we probably should have tempted you.
I loved it.
I quite
Do
enjoyed
I-
mine.
Do I
I
see
kind of
anybody I
enjoyed it too.
recognize?
It's kind of actually terrifying.
This is more or less what the city looks like. Don't worry about that bottom part right there. That guy with that cool little saw blade. Don't worry about that. He's not there.
Frickin' Bloodborne.
Ah, I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, so let's just. Frith is just gonna pull the hood of her bear cloak up, and she's just gonna say, "Radio, into the land of the dead we go."
I always have my deer cloak.
I don't care and don't have a hood.
I
Actually,
wait,
your
wait.
deer cloak, I forgot to mention this, actually has the deer head on it.
Oh, is it the deer head?
So you can pull it up like me and Bjorn's bear cloak, except it's a deer.
I'm a deer.
Yep.
Also, who's here with me? I've renamed him Jingles. Arthur's stupid.
Speaking of which, what happened to my bear?
Where is your bear?
He's probably sitting in your room. Like, what the fuck, man? Where'd you go?
My bear wasn't in my room.
He probably went out the door and ended up somewhere else in the city because only we are unlucky enough to land up in the land of the dead. If it makes you feel better, I don't have my weasel either.
He's probably
I don't
looking
have
for you.
bears. I don't have
Wait, is
my
my
bear
familiar with
either.
me?
Yes, because it's a familiar.
It's magically bound to you.
He's a pseudo. Okay.
Anyway, Bjorn, I don't have my bear with me either.
It happened.
By the way, out of character, what did you name your bear?
I think
Bear.
it's called a bear.
Dave can't do that. My weasel's called Bear. That is unallowed.
Oh yeah,
There
that's
cannot
right.
be two bears.
That's right. I named him Weasel. That's right. I forgot.
I remember that.
My weasel's called Bear, and your bear is named Weasel.
Yes.
You did.
I'm
This
gonna
is why I
tell
named
Jingle
it that.
to scout ahead.
Okay, I'm just gonna write. You know what? This is just the right time for me to add that to my notes.
Alright. As you send Jingles to scout ahead, Jingles does. He flies above the city, looking around. Do you do anything? Do you look through his eyes?
I will look through his eyes. I'll kind of put my shoulder or my hand on anyone's, so I can like continue sort of walking with them if we're walking. Since Bjorn is the one that's closest to my, actually no, how tall is everyone? I need to know this.
I'm pretty. I am 6'1".
Okay, you're okay. Before I go, do you mind if I put my hand on your shoulder so I don't fall behind while we're walking?
Wait.
I am 8.
Why didn't you ask me? I'm not that short. I'm like 5 feet.
I'm 6'5".
I'm 8'1".
Okay, fair.
Fall behind
Go
while I look
ahead.
into it. Okay. Place my hand on his shoulders and I go familiar sense.
Alright. As the familiar takes flight, you see a multitude of things. Many buildings, smoke rising. It's beautiful in a dark, gothic way.
No, really?
Really.
Not Bloodborne, I mean...
But there are creatures, shades, ghosts walking throughout the entirety of this city. You do actually see creatures, in the sense maybe other people, that are not translucent here.
Oh.
It actually is
Any
slight.
humanoid figures?
They are humanoid. The people are.
Do you could I, like, maybe think that maybe they're also trapped here, or are they just native from this?
You could maybe put two and two together. Maybe they are trapped.
Okay. Alright.
It's up to you if you want to fly closer.
I'll fly closer.
As you get closer and closer to these people, you do find some of them don't have skin.
Oh dear.
Some are skeletons. Some, well, mostly all of them are undead. You do see a few people, actually people, just walking the streets, speaking to the undead, speaking to the ghosts.
Morven, what?
You cut out.
I said Morven would love this place.
Get out around.
DM, I know that I knew who Morven was when I was other characters, but does Frith know who Morven is by listening to these guys?
Nope.
Okay. I'm like, who the heck is Morven?
I can't even hear you. I just out loud said Morven would love this place.
Yep. Like, he can't hear you due to the familiar thing. So.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, is that about all I see? Is there any place of interest that is there like a portal out?
No.
Okay. Hmm.
Speaking of
Well,
which,
I'll tell him to come back, and then
There
I'll get out of
is a massive
familiar. No, what?
tower. Out of,
Oh.
in the sense of Bloodborne,
Um.
there isn't a massive clock tower, but there is a massive tower itself, just
DM?
sparking into the sky, as if it's
DM?
touching the moon itself. Yes,
are we in the city yet?
you were just outside of the city.
Okay, I'd like to do an inside check on all the ghosts around me to see if anyone looks knowledgeable about this shit.
As you just roll one single insight, see how good you get. Rolls
Okay,
natural one.
insight, that is my jam. Investigation.
Two natural
Insight.
ones. Alright, natural. Alright, 22. Alright.
2 natural ones. Yep.
I'd love it.
Good job.
This is my jam.
As you the ghosts here seem knowledgeable in the sense of they're all leaving. Almost every spirit that you see here that looks ghostly in the sense of as all the other ghosts, you see that they're in high quantity here and they're all leaving. But you do see some of them might know more, in the sense some are just ducking through crowds of other ghosts that are just sticking around. Some just make their way through the city. There are a few ghosts that don't follow the herd.
Is there any in particular that looks like might know how to get the living out of here?
You wouldn't know. So you would suspect probably not. Maybe some of the living people.
Because I know for a fact that sometimes I get. Fun fact, apparently when you sell jewelry that has bones in it, people automatically assume you're a necromancer, so I have been arrested a couple of times for that.
Well, you would, like, with Zeroth's help, if Zeroth makes it known, there are living people here. You could probably try and hunt one of them down.
Yeah.
Okay, is Zeroth out of his...
Speaking what I see.
Is Zeroth out of his trance yet?
I would... If I don't see anything else of interest, then I would probably...
So, I'm just gonna go up to him and go, hey, there's a lot of people. There's some of them ducking away. I'm really bad at this, but basically, I just explain what I just noticed to Zeroth.
Okay.
Because I, as a player, cannot explain it. Because I suck at explanations.
Alright.
So, as I said, it's up to you if you want to tell her about the living people.
I
tell her.
Wait, there's other living people here?
Yep.
And do they look like they're lost, or do they look like they just kind of fit in? Like they know what they're doing?
Did I think they kind of look like they were fitting in?
They were speaking to the undead, so you would feel like they were fitting in
pretty
well.
Yeah, they're fitting in. They're speaking to the undead, so I feel like this is more of their home as well.
Okay, which direction were they?
In the city.
Which way in the city? There's a lot of which ways into the city.
I mean, all I can tell... Forward.
Okay then. I'm gonna... Well... I'm gonna use naturally stealthy and try to go a bit ahead of the group just to see if I can find them. I'll be right back.
Alright.
I think she's gonna die. Yes, let me go alone into the city of the dead. Could go wrong.
No, never mind. I'm like, Zeroth, can you turn yourself invisible?
I don't know.
Anyone here able to turn themselves invisible are really good at sneaky?
No,
I don't even know if that would help.
I don't really
I haven't.
sneaking.
How about we just walk in?
Zeroth,
Yes,
you would
I know.
know. If you go invisible, you're literally in the ethereal plane.
Yeah. So,
So,
not really gonna help.
Anyone here stealthy? Like, at all? Like,
No.
really good at hiding? Anyone
No.
good at being a hidey person?
Mm-mm. You're talking to 3 people who are super tall.
Says the rogue. The rogue saying this. Is anyone here sneaky? Just random question. Cause I'm not.
Wow!
Hey, I'm plenty sneaky. I'm just see if I can have a partner in this. I'm like,
You just
I'll help!
well, no, Zeroth, you just duck down and no one sees you. You're just like,
Russian squat successful.
yeah. No one can see you.
Okay.
You're just invisible
okay,
now.
Zeroff, you're with me. Okay, Zeroff, you're with me.
Let's
I
just
look
keep,
back.
let's just move on into the city.
Me
We'll
and Zeroff
scout.
Are gonna go,
Yeah.
Me and Zeroff are gonna go scout ahead, and I just look at Bjorn and go, "Hey Bjorn, do you have any extra room to carry some stuff?"
Probably.
I give him my enchanted jar that has a humanoid heart in it.
Alright.
This kind of weird.
I'm like,
Sure.
"Can you just take care of my heart, please?"
I'll try without dying.
Okay. So I'm gonna just highlight that and put it in the chat. In group, I guess in group stuff, because Bjorn's carrying it for me, I guess.
Yeah.
Should I just give it to Bjorn, or should I put it in, like, the group stuff?
Just put it in group stuff.
Okie dokie then. So I give Bjorn my humanoid heart, my sheets of paper,
I give Bjorn my heart.
my 30. Actually, no, I keep the sheets of paper with me. And I also give him my carving tools because I am not gonna need it. Actually, no, I keep my carving tools with me because you never know when you need to carve something up or someone.
Well,
No, okay.
So yeah, I just give him that.
Alright. So, you all see. Like, for the people that sneak, Frith, if you want to sneak, roll stealth.
Yeah, I'm just gonna grab Zeroff and I'm just gonna say, you, me, we're gonna go be sneaky.
You can't see Zeroth.
I know, I just say this to air.
Zeroth.
it grabs the air. You, me, go sneaky.
And one of the ghosts nearby are like looking at her.
And I use my last luck point for that.
Smart.
Last luck point.
Smart.
Because that was awful.
That's what you call the real big smarts right there. As you both make your way, and the two of you just going inside the city. Alright. This being...
So
We're gonna be like
Yeah,
Assassin's
I'm walking
Creed.
in.
So I keep
We're
an
gonna be
eye
like
out for
Assassin's
living
Creed
people,
Representatives.
but I also keep an eye out for people that look like they're dressed in Magic East robes, kind of like what Zeroff is wearing, I suppose.
Well, you do see people like that, actually. You actually are.
And would I know anything about what necromancers would carry? Because
No.
couple of times I have been arrested because people think that selling jewelry that has bones on it automatically makes you a necromancer, apparently.
Well, actually, you've never really truly seen a necromancer before, so you're like... I don't know. You have no
So-
fucking clue.
Okay, so I'm just gonna keep an eye out for anyone that looks like could get living people out of the land of the dead.
Alright. So,
Okay.
as you all travel, the two stealthing and the two not stealthing, both of you, well, don't find the same things. Oh, go ahead, Bjorn.
I thought me and him were waiting outside.
Nah, I
Everybody
went
just
in.
got around.
You see as Nick starts to walk on inside, what do, Bjorn?
I don't think that's why they won't know where we are.
They'll find us.
You gonna bitch out, Bjorn?
Little bitch.
I'm a bitch. I'm
For-
standing in the place slowly killing me and calling me a... You serious, mate? It's like it's like someone's coming up behind me and slowly stabbing me with a knife, and you're like calling me a bitch for not moving on away from the knife.
Yeah.
What a little bit. Fine, whatever.
Okay,
Chances are the
By
city's
the
probably
way,
rooted to keep
DM,
me alive.
just to let you know, giving Bjorn my humanoid heart made it so I'm no longer over carrying capacity.
Good to know. So, as the two stealthing people make their way throughout the city, and with the help of Zeroth's familiar, you all do find a man a untransparent man wearing robes. He's about 6'7".
Okay, I'm gonna just whisper into the air, just in a random direction that I think Zeroff might be. I'm gonna go say hi to him. You get a spell ready to blast him if he tries to hurt me.
What?
You heard what I said.
He turns his head to the what? Just like, did you whisper the what, or did you yell the what? Like you yelled.
It was like a whisper. It was like
Stage whisper. It was a stage whisper.
I like to
Stage
imagine Frith is like looking.
They're probably looking at the wrong side. And like just whispering at random air and not Zeroff.
You're not wrong.
Because
I
apparently
whisper
Zeroff is
yelled
more
it.
stealthy than the goddamn rogue.
Yep.
Anyway,
+5 to stealth, boy.
whisper to random air. I'm gonna go talk to him. You get air ready to blast him if he tries to hurt me.
I'm sure he won't, but who knows?
And before I go do that, DM, I can't hear you.
You what? You can't hear me? Is that what she said?
Yeah, she.
Sorry.
No, you're good. So,
How did?
Okay.
you
So
approach.
basically, well, I did what I told Zeroff. I'm like, so blast him if he tries to hurt me. And before I go off to talk to him, I try to hide a dagger in my sleeves.
Alright, roll sleight of hand.
Give me a second. I cannot find it on my sheet. Because I am a dumbass.
Right above stealth, or right below stealth. It's one of those.
Okay.
8.
So,
Alright.
wait, so apparently I'm just holding a dagger in front of me like a menacing little midget.
You're just like, So as
I'm
you,
gonna be honest. I don't know if I would have you were that terrible at hiding your dagger.
I'm not usually. This has just been a really bad day for me. For my dice, someone jinxed my dice. So I look at Jeff and go, "Do I look? Can you see my dagger?" As I just hold it plainly in front of me.
No.
Great. So I just saunter out there with my hand by my side with the dagger.
alright. As you walk out of the shadows,
Actually, even better, I don't saunter out. Apparently my sleight of hand's so bad that I accidentally dropped the dagger. I'm like walking out there with my dagger. I trip on a stone and my dagger goes flying, goes clank, clank, clank.
you
By
just
the guy.
Probably right at the guy's feet. Just it's like kitchen.
you just see as he just looks down, looks up to you, just stares at you. He starts to speak in a language you do not know.
I just look at him and I yell at him and I say to him in Orcish, "I do not understand a word you are saying. How do you like it?"
He just like, thanks.
Do I know what language this is?
What languages do you know?
Probably none of the ones he's speaking.
Just click language, and we'll find out.
Obviously.
Nope.
Holy crow. That is a lot.
So, what he does, he speaks this language. None of you understand it, and he thinks to himself, and in common.
Oh.
And then I say I say to him in Goblin, "You don't like it very much, do you?"
He just looks at you. In
I like how
common.
you're getting mad at him, because he just said hello in like his own language or something, and you're like, oh, you don't know my language.
And then of course,
Racist.
and of course, no, I'm just looking for an excuse to use my 2 languages because I have not found an excuse to use it except for with Keely.
He just like looks at you and in
Yeah.
common. Can you speak this one?
Yes, I can. Thank you. Hi, my name is Frick. Pleasure to meet ya. And I just say this in the most chipper voice I can. I
Sure.
accidentally dropped my dagger. It's by your feet. Can I have it back?
You just see as he just waves his hand slightly as the dagger floats and slowly is brought to you.
Thank you. And I just pluck it out of the air.
Mm.
So, me and my friends are lost.
I could
I
tell
know.
you're alive.
Yeah, we didn't mean to get here. We kind of exited a tavern door.
Exited a tavern door and what?
We kind
I'm gonna
of
come out of the
got
shadows
here.
right now.
We don't know how we got here. We kind of exited a tavern and walked into a graveyard.
Hmm. That is
With
traumatic.
yeah, we have no clue what is happening.
Well, you're in the land of the dead. Congratulations.
Yeah, we gathered that much. Apparently, one of our group is very prone to dying.
Well then, he might die here forever.
We really do not want to.
I don't blame you. So,
Die, Alton, not dying today, hopefully.
yeah.
And I say the
DM.
so yeah, I just said the infernal name of our group.
Hmm.
For DM,
Yes.
I have a question.
Answer. Maybe give it.
Even in the city, is my soul still being touched?
Yes.
Damn it.
It's like having a piece of string and you just feel as someone's just slowly wrapping that string around their finger.
Okay.
I
Do
feel
you
like-
know how to get out of here? Because we really, really want to go home. We have pets. We have horses to take care of. I have my weasel, and my brother has his pet bear that he has to take care of.
Hmm.
So yeah.
I know a
And
way.
one of our group is a dumbass and cannot be trusted here.
Hmm. I know a
Nick.
way. And also, this is whenever you would step
And then
out
we have a complete
Zeroth.
stranger that none of us know.
And who is
But-
that? Is that one of your group? As he points to Zeroth, stepping out of the
Oh,
shadows.
hi. Yeah.
I look at him and go, "Yeah, that's the idiot."
Hmm.
I'm very stupid.
Hmm. I doubt that.
He Russian squatted in an alleyway once.
I don't know what that is.
He's doing the thing he did now when he first met another person, and then he threw salt at the faces of ghosts.
That's not smart.
That is.
I told
why
you
he's
I'm
our
not
pet
smart.
dumbass. That is why he's our pet dumbass.
I buy it now.
Yeah, see, I'm very dumb.
I still doubt it though. You seem
I'm,
smart.
dumb.
And if
that offends me.
he walks up to you, Frith, and just pokes you.
Punches a hole through your chest.
I just blink at him and go, and I say to him in halfling, "What the heck?"
And he looks at you see as he pulls out a book, unfolds it, walks over to Zeroth, pokes you, looks at the book, closes the book. Well then, you're not dead. I just needed to make sure.
Okay then. Could you do your pokey thing to my brother and the weird stranger that just kind of ended up here with us?
He doesn't care about a lot of things, I've noticed.
Where are they?
I just, DM, I look over my shoulder and look back the way we came and see if I can find my group.
You're a
Our group.
distance away from the gate. Yeah, you're about maybe 10 minutes away from it. So you would have to walk.
they're still over yonder. They're at the gates, I guess. Kind of surprised he didn't follow us. But then again, they have the stealth of a bull at a china shop.
You don't need the stealth here. Everyone doesn't care. Unless
That's what I was
shadows come
thinking, but
after you, then you might want to stop.
Yeah, well, it's our first time here, and it's our first time here, and, well, you know, we cause a lot of dead people. Or dead things. A lot of dead things follow us. A lot of dead things.
By the way, at this time, I would have sent Jingles to go kind of find Nick and Bjorn, just to lead them to us.
Oh, I just look at the person like, hey, would you like a trinket? Because I still do have a couple of my trinkets on me.
No, thank you.
Are you sure? I pull out one of the trinkets that has... I pull out one of my trinkets that's just a flower that has, a bone flower that has these really intricate, lovely, wood leaves.
No, thank you.
Okay, then. And I just
More to
stuff
carry.
it back in my throat.
You could see also the book that he's carrying is massive. Like, bigger than any book you've fucking seen.
Are there any spells in it?
Maybe the person who's died 22 times might be in that book a few times. Maybe.
Okay,
So-
so back over. So, are you guys here yet? Is Bjorn and...
In time, Bjorn, since you're the one that actually stayed, you do see a pseudo dragon that you're used to just fly at you, like land. Nick, where did you go?
I went to find a bar.
You went to a tavern. You would find
My
one.
home.
Why?
You went to find a tavern, and you do find one, actually. As you step inside, there are ghosts here. As weird as it is. There's a ghost-like bartender. There are ghosts drinking ghost-like drinks.
Oh, I really want to make.
Okay,
Oh, I
so-
know what I'm gonna do.
is Bjorn over towards us yet?
Bjorn's making his way, but Nick, let's run through you first.
Okay.
Oh, I really want to make a bad joke. Alright, I'm gonna go up to the bartender and
Was it the drinking across your life?
I'm not even an alcoholic. I'll ask what's the best spirit on tap?
Someone just comes up and breaks your fucking neck.
You just see as
Daryl
some
fucking
of the
kills himself.
ghosts just
Firebolt right to the head.
slowly turn to you. One of them claps.
Appreciate.
Like, that's the first time we've heard that. As the bartender, like one, just looks at you, and there are a few drinks. I don't know if you would be able to drink any of them.
Maybe not.
I don't think so. They would pass through your hand.
That's
Downside to being living.
You can't drink the dwarven
You can't drink the undead dwarven spite. It is so good.
damn. Well, I would ask him if he knows any way out of here, out of
You-
the land of the dead.
You would need to find the Grave Guardians. If anyone would know, they would.
What do they look like?
You, normal people, living people. There are also others that look just monstrous. It's relative.
thank you very much. No, probably you don't have much use for coin.
No,
No.
we don't deal in coin anymore.
We deal in souls, boy. Souls.
Not here. That's in Asmodeus
That's in
land.
hell.
That's the fun spot.
That's where you get all the hot demon bitches.
Yeah, succubi and all that. They love to suck you by.
One that suck you dry. I just slam the fucking guy just slams his head down into the fucking wall.
That's one of the
Well-
ghosts. They're so drunk they just like head first.
It was probably the same one that left.
It's probably just Jeffrey again.
Jeffrey making his rounds. But
At that point, I would probably say I'll return once I die to finally get that spirit, and
You know.
I'd leave.
others shake their head at the joke.
It wasn't even a joke that time. That was me being serious.
Still, they shake their head, just like.
God damn it, he's coming back.
But as you make your way, you do see Bjorn now, walking with a pseudo dragon just flying ahead of him.
I just point to him and say, "Oh, there's my brother."
So wait, in the city, is there still the pool of my soul?
Yes.
Over time, as the pool beginning stronger.
Yes.
Shit, boys.
You could
That's my
feel
brother.
maybe you're about halfway there.
Ah, shit, boys. Should I make it in the concert?
Yes. And in the city, it kind of got a little bit stronger.
GM, you're not allowed to kill off one of our party members quite yet, please.
Oh, I've done it before. I'll do it again.
Ooh, boy.
I know you have, but you have done this one too many times. You kind of murdered our entire group, like, how many times now?
Hey,
So we're starting to slowly fade.
you gain 1 point of exhaustion.
Alright.
It's just
So,
the
yeah.
pool gets
As
too
I see
strong.
Bjorn coming towards us, I just point at him and say, "Oh, there's my brother."
You just see as Bjorn, you see the 6'7" man. For all of you that care to know, he is elven, but strange, completely pale.
He's a Shadarkai, isn't it?
You could say that.
Is he a drow?
Drow are
Drow are
completely
in
black.
black skins. Yeah.
The Shatterkai are completely white. But none
Could
of
be
you.
Moon Elf.
None of you. Yeah, actually, a Moon Elf is a possibility too.
I know all about.
Yeah, you know all about the
Moon
Moon
elves have
Elves.
purple tinted skin, though. I should know. Day was half moon elf.
Not all of them. Some of them. Not all of them. Depends on where you were raised. Got enough sun in your diet, you know. But as you all do converge, Nick, you do see everyone. You see this 6'7" man just standing in front of everyone.
I'd probably head over to the rest of the group.
As Bjorn, you reach the 6'7" man. He just reaches out and pokes you. And looks at the book. And
Suddenly, that is even worse than I'm feeling.
you don't die, but you do see now the book lights up as a name is engraved into the book. Just
Oh, no.
They're spinning up in one of those contract things.
no. It's telling me that you're dead.
Ah, shit.
No, 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 no! You're not allowed to take my brother. This is mine. And I just hug Bjorn's legs.
He's not completely dead yet. You have a few.
I have a few hours remaining, I believe.
A few hours to an hour. Who knows? Give or take.
The rest of you should be
No.
fine for at least another couple of days here.
Then we gotta go.
Yes. And Nick, as you reach there, he pokes you. Nick, have you died?
No. Very close.
You just see as
You know what?
Nothing.
I just remember. I have died once.
You have?
Remember? When Sariel
Oh,
died?
yeah.
Sariel and I.
Right
Mhm.
back by a god.
With the deal with Legion. yeah.
True, yeah. So your name would have showed up also.
But my name's Bright, growing very.
Also,
I was
Zeroth, that pull isn't as strong.
Mhm.
All of you feel the pull, but for your Bjorn, it's a lot worse. It's like having the air from your lungs slowly being
It's like-
pulled from your chest at all times. It's not
You're
the
not
best
allowed to
feeling.
take him. He's mine.
I don't plan on it.
That's what my girlfriend says.
I'm saying this to your characters, not to you specifically.
Oh yeah, no, I know. I was at a fucking haunted house and this goddamn fucking nurse came up. So she did nearly the exact same fucking thing.
So, he just puts his fingers together and thinks, you two have died. You, quite a bit.
And
I'm
I
guessing-
haven't even been close.
And you don't want to die? He looks at
Nope.
you, Bjorn.
I have no fear of death,
Do you want to die?
not particularly. I have to finish something first.
I don't particularly want to die. Wouldn't
Good to
mind if I
know.
did. Doesn't really matter either way. I'm just on an adventure. But I really like it if I didn't die, that Bjorn didn't die either, please.
To be fair, my soul is slowly being claimed by this place.
Yes. He looks over to you, Zeroth. Do you want to die?
Not yet.
Good to know. Alright. For
Do we
I
really
would-
have a choice either way?
I will admit my
mean,
time is
When you die,
probably.
you kind of die. You don't really get a choice in the matter, do you?
I've gone a lot of choices in that matter.
I give
Yeah,
you
but
a
that's because
choice.
that's because you worship a god. I don't. So when I'm dead, I'm dead. Unless one of you has a lot of money and can pay someone to make me not dead. And even then, I particularly wouldn't like that to happen, please.
Good to know. We can mark you down for no resurrection.
Because once my adventure is over, I'm good with my adventure being over.
What's your name?
I am Frith Pentennis. I am a professional torturer, and I'm probably booked for hell, but I do not care.
He walks over to you, touches your head, moves it to your nose, unpokes you, pokes just above the breast, moves down to the breast, and you can feel a chain just lock in, and
Uh-oh.
a sense, a ethereal, kind of astral looking blue lock locks in on you, and it disappears. There,
Huh.
you will
So you've
never be
been gone for-
resurrected.
Oh, I have one more question before we get to
Wait,
go
who
home,
did he do that
please.
to?
He does it to Frith.
I'm surprised he didn't do it to me. God. Then again, I wouldn't be surprised if he couldn't.
He could, but Frith asked,
No,
so he did it.
no, it's
Well, don't I
It
have
was
the
more
pool
along the
of
lines
God?
of an offhand comment. And really, once I'm dead, I'm dead. Chris doesn't really
Good
believe
sir.
in God, and yeah,
May
she
I
doesn't
have your
really want to be
name?
brought.
Name.
She doesn't really want. She's heard a lot of horror stories about the dead being risen, so she doesn't particularly want to be that.
Your soul will not be risen, but if anyone resurrects the body, I can't help you. I'll be
That
here
is-
to
oh,
collect
okay.
your soul
Oh, one more question.
in time. What is it?
I have one more question for you.
Yes.
You know anyone by Serial Morningstar? She died a while back.
You think?
She would not be here.
No. Well, yes. Maybe. He opens the book, puts his finger on the book, and as pages just flip by, numerous and infinite as they seem, they do stop. And he looks. Yeah, she died. She's currently crossed over.
I just want to ask if she got. I'm just gonna ask if she's with the Raven Queen because that's her big thing.
Yeah, she's currently in the Shadowfell serving the Raven Queen.
Do I know what that means?
Or religion. Or history?
Do I know what that means?
She serves the god of death. Yay.
Roll religion or history.
Both of them are both zeros, so that is.
Zeroth, you know what both are. You know the Shadowfell is a really bad place. It's more or less the Upside Down. Also the Raven Queen, god of death. Cool gal though. Pretty cool gal. Come for a god of death. Frith. The Raven Queen is the god of death. You don't know
I
what the
knew this
Shadowfell
already.
is. You do not know what the Shadowfell is though.
I'm just gonna look at Zeroth and just go. Do you know what that means?
It is the realm of shadow.
It's where most undead are. Like it's known for it's known for its undead attractions. Undead roller coasters.
Okay,
You want to
I'm
die?
just gonna.
Go there.
Okay, I'm just gonna shrug and go. Well, I guess that means she's happy-ish, I suppose.
Yes.
Okay, that is good.
Sure.
We should get out of here before Bjorn dies.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm gonna
let's get
go.
out of here.
It'll happen.
By the way,
sooner or
thank you
later.
for putting that weird death thing, anti-resurrection thing
Oh.
on me.
You will die, but you will not die and be brought back.
Yeah, thanks for that. I was kind of concerned about that. Thank you.
Yo,
And I.
if you want to know how to get out, he points to the massive tower. That's where most mortals go to get out.
Okay, thank you. Have a good
Yes.
afterlife, I suppose,
I'm
or
very
job,
much
or
alive.
whatever you do. Whatever you do, I
This
don't
is
really
my
know.
service to my god. Well, less god, more patron.
Well,
Oh,
enjoy
what's your name, sir?
whatever.
Was it that weird crab thing?
Enjoy whatever it is. Have a good day, night, whatever it is right now. Just bye.
He holds up
And
a
I
finger.
just start walking towards the tower.
Weird crab thing? No, they are also servants of my patron.
Alright.
What's your name?
I do
May
not
I
have
know?
one.
Well,
And if I
pleasure
did,
to meet you.
it's been long enough for me to forget it.
I hold up my hand to shake it.
I'm just gonna
Is-
look at him and say, I'm just gonna call you Joseph.
Mm. He reaches out. As you shake his hand, I need you to make a con save.
Oh dear. Oh,
dear.
that's not good. That's not good. Oh, that's good.
Okay, you take 10 points of cold damage.
Oh!
As he shakes your hand, it is very much icy. The sky is cold.
This is cold.
Oh, wow! You're cold.
Yes.
I told you he was our pet dumbass. Come on, Zeroth, let's go.
Right.
Goodbye.
Actually, one last question. How far away is that tower from our current position, walking wise?
So close. It's maybe 30 minutes to an hour.
Alright, I shall leave you now.
See ya. Bye. Have a good job.
Goodbye.
thing. Well, that was creepy. So, are you guys ready to go?
Sure.
Nick, do you have any questions for the man?
Nope.
Good to know.
Simple.
As you all make your way towards the tower, then nothing happens. You're lucky. You're very lucky.
Roll again. I don't feel like being lucky.
If y'all want me to, I'll roll again.
No. I like to be lucky, please. Lucky's good.
Okay.
We don't have any more luck points. We can't be lucky.
There's general luck and then there's personal luck. I like to keep what we have left of our general luck, thanks.
So roll again, maybe.
No. No, thank you.
If it's a D100, I rolled for you.
Think of that as I have a really low constitution, and I just made it so I cannot get resurrected. And as much as I'd like to not be able to be brought back for my next great adventure when Frith eventually dies, I'd really like that not to be today, thanks.
So what you're saying is you want a party life.
Oh, come on. Just embrace.
No.
I embrace the creation of the world.
No, I've already had one character die, one character got her goal completed, and I couldn't figure out a feasible way to keep her around, so she's gone too. And I'd really like to keep my third god dang character for a little while longer, thanks. Please and thank you. With extra peas.
No peace for you.
So please, if we're lucky, let's just stay lucky. That is a good thing.
Well, then, if you really don't want to, you all can. No.
Do it.
As you all make your way towards the tower, you make it there. The tower is massive. Like, it's larger than anything you've all have ever seen before. As said before, it seems as if it could touch the moon. There are people, untransparent people, standing outside the tower, each of them wielding scythes. Scythes of gold and bone. Staring down at all of you.
I'm just gonna take note of that. Like, what do they look like stylistically wise? Are they just functional or are they very ornate?
They're very, well, you would suspect, maybe functional. They look sharp enough.
No. I mean, not just functional. Are they like ornate? Do they look like they were made to be pretty as well as functional?
Yes. Very much so.
Okay, I'm just gonna record what these look like in my head, because then promise myself that I'm gonna make some trinkets that look like them.
Alright, so the pole for the scythe is golden, with inlines of bone.
Could you just write this down, please, so I can just...
Get out a piece of paper and I'll write it down for you. A golden shaft with inlined bone, and the blade being sharpened with, well, the blade being bone itself, polished and beautiful. With,
could you put this in chat, please? If it's not too much trouble.
I'm writing it down. I'll add it later.
Did you put it in chat?
Could you put it in chat, please?
As said, I'm writing it down, and I'll add it later.
Okay.
Did you put it in?
Sorry.
Oh no, you're good. But the blade is inlaid with gold, as if, like blood veins, blood vessels, just slowly wrapping through the bone. Is this gold?
That sounds a little scary. And very pretty.
It is very pretty. But as you all make your way, as you reach the entrance, they both lower the blades to block entrance.
I'm gonna just smile and go, hello! We're lost. We'd like to go home, please.
They say nothing.
Would you like a trinket?
They say nothing.
Can I boop you?
They say nothing.
What happens if I try and walk forward?
The blades are blocking the door. So
Oh, they're blocking it.
yeah, these blades are massive, as well as these people. They are about 7 feet tall. Both of them.
Alright,
I'm just
ladies
gonna-
and gentlemen, we need to get in there so we can go home. That would be amazing if you could just let us
Will
through.
you please talk to someone, please? Like the Secretary of the Dead or something? We're kind of new to this. Except him.
Could I
But
please
can-
see the Secretary of the Dead, please?
Can I talk to your manager?
It's more or less what you're asking.
We had a very bad day. We just woke up, walked out a tavern door, and ended up here. We didn't mean to come here, but we did. And we'd like to go home, please, because we really do not feel like dying quite yet. It's a lovely place. It really is, but we have animals we need to take care of.
Roll a persuasion check.
I mean,
Can I help?
really love.
No.
I mean, I have a pet weasel. He has a pet bear, and not to mention that. Oh my gosh, them. Oh my gosh, we have our horses as well.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Roll persuasion.
This really depends on what they're going to do.
no, that's perception. That's persuasion.
Persuasion.
What did I get?
Alright, let me
That is a 15. That is not good.
let me
It's not bad, but it's not good.
let me find the
So,
spell
yes.
they're gonna cast on you.
Is it Zone of Truth?
Not no no no.
The fact that he says it like that makes me worry.
I'm gonna switch that roll from with my portent.
What are your portents?
You didn't roll
18
for it?
and 14. I did.
18?
If you 18 and 14.
Doesn't help.
And I
Actually,
switch it
if
with
they
an
try to
18.
cast on me, I have uncanny dodge.
Oh, it's not that type of spell.
Oh, dang it. I also have alert, so that wouldn't have surprised me either, would it?
It'll surprise you, alright. But you'll need to make a charisma saving throw. As you see, as they just. Both of them look at you. And you just see as. Only in your mind, you hear quiet in a strange fashion as it sends a shiver down your spine. Roll charisma saving
Is
throw,
this
please.
Is this to make me frightened?
No. Just roll
Yeah.
a charisma saving throw.
Because if they try to frighten me, I have an advantage on
Suggestion.
saving throws
It's-
against being
it's-
frightened.
It's
It's
not
not to make you
frightened.
frightened.
It's to make you take damage.
Oh. So it isn't a suggestion.
That is a 16.
You fail.
Ouch.
So you're gonna take a little bit of damage. So you're gonna take first 2d8.
2d8.
Necrotic.
2d8.
You take 10 necrotic
2d8. You're gonna.
and also 5d8 psychic. You take 27. Also.
Oh, that is not good. That is not good. Why the frick would you do that to me?
Don't worry, I rolled your damage, don't worry. So you take 37 points of damage as you fall to your
Talent
knees
ratings.
and you start to scream in agonizing pain.
Jesus! Yeah, that guy too.
No. When I'm screaming, I'm gonna scream in all languages I know. So there's a bunch of swears that I learned from Stereo a while
Also, you have disadvantage on strength and dexterity checks for a minute.
Okay, wait. I gotta check the thing that I learned a bunch of. So I'm screaming and swearing in common, celestial, infernal, elvish, undercommon, and orc, goblin, and halfling.
Mm-hmm.
And they're very colorful swears. I've been waiting to use this since forever, but this is not good. So how much damage have I taken again?
37.
37, meaning I have 45 points left.
Nice.
'Cause I
More
am
than me.
tough. I am very tough.
How far from the bar I was at are we?
You're about 45 minutes away.
Oh, that's too. Through all
Did
of
you
my
not helping us
travels
out here?
and the time that I have been here or alive, have I ever read anything or heard anything or seen anything related to these things?
You can roll religion or history.
Would I be able to do the same
Yes.
due to my studies or no?
Yes.
Can I roll to stop screaming, please?
No. you are stuck like that for a little bit because
Can,
they cast the spell suffer
if-
on you. 'Cause-
Oh, wait a minute. I'm a torturer's assistant, right?
yes.
You do know that I have a bit of a...
This isn't pain of body. This is pain of your
Pain of
soul being
soul.
rended.
The very soul is the fucking stuff.
Yup.
uh,
So
I'm probably, after this is done, probably gonna be very impressed with them. After this is done.
the description of the spell, literally, true misery is more than pain entering the mind. It is the pain entering the soul. That is the literal saying that comes with the spell, and I love it.
Okay, can I just ask quickly out of character that Bjorn just hugs Frith, because this is a very traumatic experience for a little half thing.
That's up to Bjorn.
Unless Bjorn wouldn't do that.
So wait, what's happening?
Frith,
Frith is on the ground screaming her lungs out in as many different languages as she knows, including a bit of Goliath if you've taught her any swear words. If she's heard you
Goliath.
swear, she's probably screaming in that too.
Goliaths don't have their own language. They speak giant.
Yeah, well, if you ever swore in giant, she's probably screaming those swear words at the top of her lungs.
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, so she's screaming in Elvish, Infernal, Celestial, and a little bit of Undercommon, Goblin, Orc, and a bunch of others. Because she has heard a lot of different people swear in a lot of different languages.
Nice.
Nice. I've been waiting for this moment to use all of the swear words I know to make everyone around me just blush at the creativity of some of them.
these creatures do not blush. And Nick, you've never heard of these creatures. Zeroth. You've heard of something. These creatures aren't creatures. They're very much people. These are people that more or less find their patronage from purgatory itself.
Oh, damn.
And they protect it. And you would suspect this tower might be important. In that sense, what they did, they cast a spell that you've never heard of. Because what they did was unheard of. They just opened their mouth, nothing came out, and Frith fell over. As you've seen black
And started
veins
screaming.
pulse from her head, and nose start bleeding along with her ears. Like some weird shit they cast on her.
Alright, gents, listen.
By
And-
the way, just to let you know,
Okay.
Brick has not closed her eyes. She is just staring straight ahead because she refuses to ask for mercy. She's just gonna scream in every swear she knows. And she refuses to close her eyes.
I understand you have a job, but we need home. If this isn't the way, that's great. So if it isn't, could you please direct us to that chair? Or let us by if this is the way.
They turn to you. You shall not pass.
Gandalf, my old teacher.
Only the dead shall pass.
Can you at least tell us where
Okay, I walk
people
past
that
them.
aren't dead can go? So we can get out?
They don't point anywhere.
Wait, so is he allowed to pass?
Wait, Zeroff out of character? Just tell them that we got pointed this way by a guy with a book.
Yes, we did get pointed this way by a guy. The Book of Death, I believe.
Yes. And there are many of them out there.
He told us if we wanted to get out, this was probably the best way to come. That's why we're here.
We do not mean, like, we don't... Frith is still just screaming. And can someone please do something about that? I really do not want this character to die, especially after I made her she cannot get resurrected.
There's not much anyone can really do.
Can anyone do anything?
I can't
for me?
heal.
Because it's gotta be very
Uh,
painful.
Yeah. No. None of us are that kind of.
Am I able to just walk past?
You are. Because you're more dead than everyone else. You're half dead. As you just walk past their blades. More or less through them. As you all actually do start to see Bjorn rolling another Constitution saving throw. That is awesome.
I shall roll with disadvantage at this point.
Yeah, you should.
12.
Yeah. You gain 2 points of exhaustion. So you're at 2 now. Not.
Ooh, boy, hang on, I need to switch possession roll.
Yeah, you're not feeling the best. I can tell you that. You see as Bjorn actually starts to get a little see-through at his fingers. The thinner parts of him.
Freaking Coco.
A little bit, yeah,
That's where-
actually.
Have I stopped screaming yet?
Yeah, at this point, yes. After about a minute, the pain subsides.
I'm gonna just sit. Should I roll to see if I'm able to get up or not?
Oh no, you can get up. Once the pain finally goes away, it goes dull.
Okay, I'm just gonna go. Does anyone have a tissue or something?
I probably have a handkerchief.
Do you mind if it's get covered in blood?
No.
Okay, can I borrow that for a minute?
It's already covered in blood.
Okay,
There you
thank you. Could I just borrow that, please? And I just make grabby hands in the air because I'm still just sitting crisscrossed on the floor.
I'd toss it to her. But
Okay,
oh,
can I
let's try
can I
something.
try to catch it out of the air, Dan?
Yeah, you can. You don't need to roll. It's a handkerchief.
Okay, so I just grab it and I just wipe my nose and ears off and I just go point and I just looked at them and I just say, that was very impressive. If I was a magician, I'd ask how you could do that, but I am not. I will stick to the old-fashioned method of just using a lot of sharp things. But that was very impressive.
They don't say anything. Nick, what
Hey
do you do?
DM.
Yes.
Apparently you do not like us going this way. Is there any way for people who accidentally came to the land of the dead to leave? That
Oh.
does not make you angry.
Here, hold up.
Because
Hold
we
up.
get it. If you don't want us to go in there, you don't want us to go in there. Apparently Bjorn's not in there. We're not. Okay, that's fine. Is there any way we can go that won't make the delicate balance of the universe or something upset?
Well, first, Nick, what do you do?
Could I try and use my blood curse of the eyeless to distract them? This could end very badly.
No!
Or
Nick,
very well.
No.
Yeah.
Post what that does.
Chances are, being on this plan, they have ethereal sight. I don't think that will help.
It doesn't blind them, but it just makes it harder to attack.
Ouch. Ouch.
Nick, no. I don't want to die yet. Please, no.
You
Wait,
just
do I
said.
see the one got passed?
Just post what that does.
Hold on, I gotta pull up.
Did I see that Bjorn just got passed?
Yeah, you do see as Bjorn passes through the blades themselves.
Oh wait, sorry, I was looking at the wrong one. Never mind, this is not what I
Bjorn,
want.
how did you do that?
So never mind about
For the
that.
reason why you
It's
can't.
not what I thought it was.
Oh, it's because I'm not dead yet? And you're kinda dead?
We can
I'm
make you
pretty
dead.
much on board.
That is not good. I'm not letting you die quite yet without me.
How is my soul for theirs? How does that work?
Repeat what you said?
How is my soul for theirs?
How was
It would-
your soul?
Wait, what?
Question mark.
Yeah, there's a question mark.
Yeah, what is the question mark? I'm question marketing. Are you
So I just look at the two guards and go, is there any way
wavering?
for us to go through that won't make you upset, that doesn't involve us completely dying?
You're 2 of the 5 stages of death you could consider.
I think he was referring to Bjorn giving up.
Oh, we're giving up his soul for theirs?
Yeah, in a way of letting them pass.
So we can get out of here.
They shake their head no.
Damn.
I just look at them and go, that spell you did, it was impressive.
Can you
I
please
would
direct
like
us
not to
the
repeat
right
that,
way?
please.
That's a simple question.
Is there any way for us,
We were
any
told
way
to
for
go
us
this
to
way.
go home, please?
Now
We just like
we
to
are
go
told
home.
that we cannot.
We don't really want to piss you off. We don't even need to go in the tower. We just want to go home.
You need to go
You
into
do
the
not
tower
need
to
to
get
go into
home.
the tower if that is not the case. If
You-
you do not want us to go in the tower, we won't go into the
We have to
tower.
be dead.
We just
You-
want to
you-
go
In
home.
order to go into the tower.
Yes. If you're willing to die, we can make that happen.
I don't want to die yet, please. I can't be
Fuck it.
resurrected.
Kill me.
That is not something I can do. And although I don't really want to come back after the next great adventure, once I come here, I'm gonna stay here. I don't really want to go back to the land of the living once I'm dead. But I would like to live for a little while longer. People to see, people I love, animals to take care of and make sure that they have a good home. You know, that kind of stuff.
They look at you, not caring.
Of course, you wouldn't care. You're here.
How many hit points do you have, Zeroth? Trying to question.
32 right now.
You just see as one of them turns their head, you just hear a whisper in your head. A soft die. As you all see as Zeroth just falls over.
That trick doesn't work on me.
I've died once, but I don't think that works.
You all see as Zeroth gets up from his body. Just like, Zeroth, it's really weird. You're cold. You're very cold.
Not again! You died already once! Thank you very much. You had to make a deal with that damn god, dang it.
Well,
No more dying!
talking
Why
about
do
that,
people get happy to die?
you all see as Zeroth has just a burning mark in his chest. Zeroth, you see it. It's the mark of Legion.
Oh!
Just,
See this, Jen? Simon Porter.
they look at you. No, you're not.
Alright. Yep, I'm gonna walk
Sarah,
through the
you're-
swords
you may
then.
be- You're our pet dumbass and we love you, but we're not gonna play to your whims of fantasies of grandeur. You're no fantasies of grandeur in this group, dude.
Well, I can walk past the gate now. See you later.
Ha ha ha.
Yeah, but if you walk
I'm
past
willing
the
to
gate,
die.
does that mean you're going to the land of the living, or you're gonna move on to go see Legion?
They
I
turn.
guess we'll find out.
You say that you're willing to die?
Yeah.
How much HP do you have?
69.
The other one
Yeah.
turns to you that didn't say anything. You hear, in the softest words you've ever heard, die. As you slowly fall over. And you die. As you slowly get up. Just like, huh. It's weird. It's a real weird feeling.
Yeah, we're not leaving this place.
Question, DM.
Mm-hmm.
Since I made it so I cannot be resurrected.
Yep.
Will Frith be stuck here if she says she's willing to die?
I wonder. I wasn't expecting on you doing that. So, you know.
It was kind of an offhand comment.
Yep.
She didn't actually want him to make her. She didn't even think she could do that.
Yeah, welcome.
She was like, oh, okay, and I didn't know this shit was gonna happen.
Welcome to the Guardians of Purgatory, where they could do a lot of shit, like kill you, by casting a spell that's a pretty high level, but still.
Is there DM? Can I just roll? Can Frith just roll to see if she dies, if she'll stay dead, and not be allowed to go through?
No. You could ask them to break the chain. They will do it if you really want them to.
I'm just gonna ask him a question and say, look, I want to go home, but I have this chain thing on my soul that makes it so I can't get back out once I do. Could we just, I don't know, take it off for now and then put it back on when I die next time I'm here? Because I'd like to go home and I wouldn't mind dying, but I just don't want to be stuck here.
They look at you. Look at each
Please?
other. You just see
I
as
don't really want to.
one of them
I wanna go
raises their
home
scythe.
now. I have.
It just brings it down on you.
I just stand there and just take it like a champ. I'm like, well, this is my life now.
The scythe goes through you, catching the chain. As the chain, you hear, slowly cracks and then breaks.
Thank you. I'll get that put back on next time I'm here. Thank you. I'm just gonna sit on the ground and go, well, happy death day. I'm just gonna spread my arms and just go, ready to die. As I sit on the ground. Thank you.
You just see as they look at you. Look at each
I'm
other.
weird.
Slightly gritty.
I am very weird, I know this. It's kind of what happens when you just are me. Very eccentric.
You see.
And I have to make sure these idiots don't die prematurely. It's
Well,
a very frustrating job.
you, all of three of you, see this as they move their hand slightly, as two gold coins float from their cloak, as it slowly dissolves. As you all see, as a headsman appears behind Frith. Two appear behind Frith.
Oh.
Frith, you don't
I
see
just-
it because they're behind you.
Zeroth making the fucking face of oh.
As you see, as they both raise their axes and bring them down on Frith.
Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
So you're gonna take a little bit of damage. Just a
I
little
feel
bit.
like he's
24d4.
24d4?
Like 58 points of necrotic damage.
58.
Oh.
That is barely enough to make me dead, actually.
But don't worry, even if it got within 20 points of killing you, you still would have died. Effect of the spell.
Okay.
Why
As
couldn't they just do it the normal way?
Because I'm
If
annoying,
you
that's
power
why.
word- No, it's because they
I'm
used
annoying.
this 9th level spell powered word death.
power would kill. That's what they used on
Yeah,
Zeroth.
that's why I asked you how much health you guys have.
Yep. In the
It's 'cause
sense,
I'm annoying.
in character, they were more or less sizing you up, as in they were using their vitality sense to see how healthy you were. But
Frith is like an ox. She would have lived. She's gonna live for another 100 years or so if she doesn't die because of premature methods first.
Well, congratulations, you just died.
yeah, Frith,
Yay!
you feel cold as you wake up and just get up, as you see your dead body laying down on the ground.
We just got TPK'd.
Yep.
Oof.
I'm just gonna look at my body and just go, Did I always have that freckle on beside my eye? Was that a thing?
You just see as these two pick up your bodies with their scythes and chuck them inside. And chuck.
Well, that was rude.
And then chuck. They're not touching him. Bjorn, are you sure?
At this point, there's nothing we can really do. We're all dead.
You're all dead, but you're inside the tower now.
But there's no
Okay,
real point.
I'm
Their
just gonna
bodies
go
are
walk
gone.
up to beside Bjorn. If I can get into the tower, I'm just gonna walk up to beside Bjorn and just go, well, that was an experience.
I don't believe we
Does
can.
it always feel like that when you die? Does it always feel like that? Because that was kind of weird.
It can get a whole lot worse.
Saying that,
Okay.
as you're inside, you do see a massive fireplace and a man. Elven-ish, you could say. His elvish ears
Ish.
are massive. Like, think blood elves from Warcraft. Kinda like their ears.
Or house elves?
Not house elf. Not a house elf. No.
I'm imagining him with house elves.
No. Blood elf. Cause they're
Okay.
better. But,
Are you sure Dobby was awesome?
and no, he wasn't. You hear a car
Well,
drive
at least I
by.
didn't- At least
Yep.
I didn't say Jar Jar. Although Jar Jar didn't really have pointy
What's a
ears.
car?
Yes. Welcome to Purgatory. Where cars exist.
I just imagine
Okay.
Purgatory for like
Skip ahead,
1920s
skip ahead.
Germany.
What happens? I really, 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 really want to get almost alive today, please.
Your
I
answer.
accept my death.
You all just see as this person sits in front of the fire, slowly flipping through a book.
I'm just gonna go, hello!
You just see as they stop, they close the book, and
name's
slowly
Fritz. It's a pleasure to
stand
meet
up.
you.
You all notice that this
My-
person is about 16 feet tall. They looked a lot smaller while they were sitting down.
I just look up at him and go, you're very tall. That must be an experience.
He looks
How's
at
the
you.
weather up there?
I slap Bjorn. I just, as far high as up as I can reach on Bjorn, I just give him a little swat.
I mean, to be fair, it'd probably just go straight through me at this point.
Yep.
Because I'm still technically half alive.
Yep. He looks at all four of you.
We died. We were living. We ended up here by walking through a tavern door. We got to the gate. The gatekeepers killed us. We're here now. And we really, really just want to go home. Please.
You
By
just
the way,
see
you look
as
really nice today. Did I mention you look
he
really nice?
raises a hand as you can't talk anymore. As you're, by the way, you look. Well, it's like you have no
Fred
voice.
is still trying to talk, but there's just her mouth is moving, and then she just stops. And she just looks at you guys, and then back to them, and just shrugs, and
He's-
just pulls out a trinket, and just kind of makes a motion like, "You want it?"
No.
Oh, she
As
shrugs and she puts it back in
They
her
speak.
bag because of her
It's
bag.
terrifying. Their eyes burn like the moon. A dull blue. A burning blue. You
Wait, like the
will-
moon?
Like the moon. Outside. Looking at all four of you. You're dead, you're dead, you're dead, you're dying. Good to know. How can I help you?
Maybe we should get
Fritz
back to
raises her
the-
hand. Fritz raises her hand like she's in class.
To the big one.
I'm pretty sure they're trying to find a way back.
Oh, way back to the land of the
The
living.
material plane.
Good. Good job. Yes, sure, whatever. I guess you all want your bodies back. You just see as he waves his hand as all of you are just slowly dragged to your bodies. Just like, it's not a pleasant experience as you just sucked into your body. And you all wake up, cold as ice.
Can I speak yet?
No.
Frisk just immediately sits up and puts her arms in the air like in the motion of still alive. And it just gives a thumbs up. How many hit points do we have?
1.
Oh shit.
Well,
So, is that all you wanted?
wanna go home?
Effectively, that is what they wanted.
What do you want
Frisk,
then? You say they, not you or us.
I'm tired, boy. Well, you're not a boy. You're older than I am. Father. Boy.
I know you, Bjorn.
Boy.
You visited this plane more than most.
I have been here many a times, yes.
So tired. You finally
Indeed.
rest.
Frisk just possessively hugs one of his legs.
Don't make me fucking cry. I swear to God.
Sorry, child. I have seen enough war for my lifetime. As I'm sure this big creature understands.
Frisk just holds onto his leg tighter and just glares at him and just mouths the words, "Your brother?"
You just see as he waves his hand towards you further than you can actually speak. There.
My brother will be
No, 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 no,
taught.
no. You're not allowed to rest yet. You're not allowed to rest until I'm dead because you're my brother and I love you and you're not allowed to die yet, damn it. And you have to kill your brother because your brother did something stupid and you have to regain your honor before you're allowed to die. That is a thing.
I never lost my honor. He did.
Well, you keep trying to kill your brother and I just assumed, but
It
you're
was
not
never
allowed to
to
die
kill
until you
him.
finished your thing.
It was never
She
to
just
kill him.
hugs your
It was,
leg.
it was never to kill him. It was to capture him. And besides, I don't really know the rulings of when one changes their race.
Same.
Well, you
What do you mean?
promised. You
what
promised.
did-
You promised. You promised. You're
What
not
did you
allowed to
ask me?
die yet.
Well, you said same ruling as if changing race.
Oh, I'm asking. Oh, I'm talking more about my culture. I'm asking, like, since he changed his race into human, does my culture still apply to him and his rules?
Actually,
Well,
that's a liable wording you got there. Hmm.
so,
You're not allowed yet.
He looks at you, this tall
You're
creature.
still half alive.
If he wants to pass, he shall pass.
where shall I pass into, might I have?
He looks at you. Your soul burning with a fire. That's where you will end up.
I am not an evil man, nor have I ever been.
It isn't an evil fire.
A purifying flame.
You shall go live with your lord.
My people spoke of coldness, but I suppose it was the opposite.
You will serve Asmodeus in death.
Frisk just hugs his leg even harder, just like, not yet, please. Just a little while longer. I don't want to go on my adventure loans yet.
Beware of them, the idiot, and the new man.
But I don't
Oh,
know him, and I don't want to lose you. You're my brother. We're not the same race or And we didn't even know each other for a lot of times, but you're still my brother.
Aw, damn it, me.
I don't want to go alone yet.
God, I'm fucking pathetic. I'm sweating from my eyes!
You don't have to stay for much longer if you don't want to, but could you just stay on the adventure for a little while longer?
Can you put a timer on?
How long?
1 month. That is all I ask for. 1 month of the living.
You just see as he raises his hand, walks up to you, towering over you, as his hand burns like the moon, as he places his hand on your chest, and you feel a burning. It burns your soul, you would suspect. As he lets go, you all see a clock. This clock starts the tick. You have a month.
1 month.
Then you die. Choose a
I
game.
accept my fate.
Finish all your business.
Frith is still just hugging on his leg.
By the way, this one clarification: the mission was to never kill him; it was to capture him and bring him back for judgment. Yeah.
Frith is still just clinging to him a bit, by the way, just to let you guys know.
All right then. Free us from this run of the dead. We'll all be back soon enough.
You wake up and, well, where you woke up. Your bodies. You're not truly here. You're just souls floating. You wake up there, where you all went to sleep. Cold, marked, branded.
Oh, by the way, Jim, can I actually get the new character sheet?
Yes, you can.
Nice.
Wait, what do we add to our character sheets?
No, nothing.
Don't worry.
Great mighty Nemro.
Alright. As he looks at all of you, you all are ready, yes.
Yeah.
Good. You just see as he opens his hand, as the hand starts to burn, as like a vortex starts to form, engulfing all of you. It burns quite a bit as you all wake up. Frith, you wake up in the cart. Bjorn, Nick, and Zeroth, you wake up in your beds.
Frith
Right.
grabs Bear and she immediately starts running to the inn.
When I wake up, is my bear there? Or
Your bear is
Weasel
there.
I'm holding on to the bear.
His name's Weasel, by the way, DM.
Yes.
Weasel the bear, yes.
My Weasel's named Bear and his bear's named Weasel.
If all of you could roll a D100, please.
A D1?
A D100.
Yeah, let's just roll a D1. I
Yeah.
wonder what I'm gonna.
Let's see what you all get.
I got a 69. Do I live forever now?
No. Frith. Congratulations. What color is your eyes?
My eyes?
Yes.
They're brown, nearing black. They look like my dad's, apparently.
Congratulations. Your eyes are now black. Completely black.
Like,
Oh, well, that's gonna be terrifying.
As in, it's calling the sclera as well.
like, wait, do I still have whites in my eyes, or are
Yeah,
they just
you
completely
do.
black?
You do have whites of your eyes. As you're running, everyone sees your eyes are completely black whenever they see you, but in time they slowly move towards the iris, as you now have black eyes. Seroth.
What?
Yeah,
Ah,
you can do mine
I
last if
still
you
have
wish.
the whites in my eyes, right? No?
Nah, just do it.
Seroth, what's your most treasured item that you have on yourself right now?
That I have on. I got a lot of items on me.
What means the most to you?
Deer,
The what?
my deerskin cloak
Is that your most treasured item?
that I have on me. Yeah.
Or in your possession, not on you, but in your possession.
Oh,
Wait,
well.
can you just... DM, could you just post the thing you're, like, looking at when you're doing this?
No. No.
After you're done giving judgment? Because I'd really like to know, because this is interesting.
This is
A
side
pendant
effects.
that was given to me by my love
You need that now.
long ago.
You need it to sleep.
Oh dear.
Without it, you feel like terrors will take you. As in, you need this for a long rest now. For an unforeseen amount of time.
Oh, I don't have it. He has it. Oh.
Well, something that you have on you right now. Like, I'm not gonna... Like, something you have.
Well, that's what I said. That's what I said. I don't have that on me though.
Wait, what about the thing that I carved you? I made you your bracelet.
Yeah. Wait. Do I have that? No, I do have that on me. Never mind. I
was
do
about
have
to
it.
say,
Sorry.
I feel like you would have the pendant that was gifted to you. Like,
Yeah, it's not really a pendant. It's, where did I have it? Yeah. It's a cufflet carved to look like vine.
No, I'm
leaves
talking
with
about it.
branches
This
with
is
white
a different
flowers
thing.
made of bone.
yeah,
With a cat
This is
in
a
the
different
center,
thing.
sleeping peacefully. The word for bastard is written in orc, goblin, and halfling into the vines. It has permanent mending on it.
the thing that he's talking about is a pendant that he has on his person at all times. He forgot that he actually has it on his person at all times. You need that now for sleep. Nick, a 22. Let's see what you get.
Let's see what you get.
Huh. What eye color do you have, Nick?
Cat.
Cat.
That's not the color.
But what color?
Yellow.
Alright. They're blood red now.
Oh dear.
Cool. So they're
So you look
Sith eyes.
intimidating even more now.
great.
Bjorn.
Yeah.
Besides a cool tattoo that's currently on your chest, ticking away. Whenever you walk, Bjorn,
Yes.
you notice that your shadow stays a little bit longer than it should.
Nice. Gonna be the closer I get to death, the longer it stays.
Sure,
Yay, there you go.
I don't mind. It's more cool shit. You all went to purgatory and you all left with a blessing or a curse. Welcome to purgatory.
Nice.
And you met death.
Himself.
Herself. Themselves. Who cares that we met them?
Like, besides, like, the Raven Queen's deaths, you met Death, the big guy. The cool guy.
He literally
Can we have the
melted.
list you were looking at, by the way, for stuff you get once you exit Purgatory?
Purgatory? Purgatory? What? Purgatory? What?
Purgatory, Shabbat.
Whew. And what did you say for God damn it. That made me giggle.
I just have the list, please? Because I think that is really cool, and I just want to see what we could have gotten.
Yeah. There's a lot. Technically, it's the list for Shadowfell, but the Shadowfell is, well, the closest thing. So if you
What is it called?
I'll just post it in the general chat. That's more or less.
Okay, thank you.
These are all the things that you could have gotten. Some are good, some are bad. Some are really bad.
Wait. Okay. Thank you.
Good.
But anyway, Frith is running at top speed, and she, with her weasel, she did not leave Bear behind, and she runs at top speed into the inn, and she tries to find Bjorn's door.
You know where it is as you run to it, opening it, seeing Bjorn hugging a bear.
I just go in and I join the hug, and I just go, I am not letting you go for this entire month.
I need to die, child.
I know you
Sure.
do, but I'm not letting you go for the entire month. And I just keep hugging him.
Go into my room, you'll see I'm hugging a pendant.
Yep. Nick, what are you doing?
Frith at this point has started to cry.
Probably check all important things.
Alright.
Frith at this point is sobbing. He is crying.
Oh,
Frith
you
is
got-
Two
crying.
fucking sad goddamn sessions in a row. I'm not okay with it. Goddamn.
Send me the
Too bad,
subclass.
child.
Send me that.
Wait, what?
please. Send me the subclass, please.
Alright. I shall, child. It's UA.
It's you,
I love these sad sessions. I loved this purgatory arc.
Oh, I apparently have black. You didn't completely look at the thing, by the way. I have black irises with a brown pupil.
Than that.
It's all black now.
Yes. I couldn't. I don't read. I'm like, you think I'll read?
I do.
I don't. Why would I? I read a little bit.
Reading is for pussies.
I can't.
I think
Well,
that's
I'm a
it.
Percy then. I do it for pleasure.
I can't read. I think all black is cooler, but you know.
Yeah, well, it basically looks black because I have a very dark brown eyes.
Same difference. Yeah. See, I would have loved it if one of you got like number 1. You would have got like some good shit. You would have got sunlight sensitivity, but you would have got superior dark vision. It would have been hilarious. Oh man.
I think 28.
Oh shit, they already added the fucking new UA. Huh. There was like a new UA that released like 4. And it's like filled with enhancements and changes to all the classes.
28's actually really good, yeah.
Yeah.
It actually resembles like some Witcher bullshit that they drink.
Mm-hmm.
How do we have a plus 10 initiative?
Anyways,
That happened.
Alert.
I just
Anyways. It's up to you all if we want to call it here. We can keep on going for the extra 30 minutes. Or we can keep on
Extra
going.
30 minutes.
It's up to everyone.
I just want to deal with the reaction of what the heck just happened.
It's up to all of you.
I mean, I'm fine.
Yeah, same here.
I don't care.
Oh, well then.
But first, I would like to see if you're fine with that.
I don't really care, but I would like it if we could play for a little longer.
Alright, so extra
It's been
30
a long
minutes. it
time
is.
since we've all been able to play together. It's been a really long time since everyone's been able to make it.
Yeah. Anyways, DM. Is Aberrant Source alright?
Yeah, I'm reading. I'm reading right now. So yeah, you all roleplay. Like, the game's yours right now. You don't need me
I
here.
sh-
I'm gonna ascend to godhood.
If only.
I'm going to go out and get some drink at the bar.
You do so.
Frith
Oh,
is
are we still at one
clinging-
hit point?
Frith is clinging
No.
to him. She is sitting.
Long
She is
rest.
sitting on his shoulders, and she is not getting off. She's just staying there for the entirety of the night.
Okie dokie.
What do you get your thing from? Is it just from the realm, or is it from
Wait, what?
how are you getting these things from the powers? Just DM me that. For flavor sense on my part.
Oh, how am I getting that?
Yeah.
Okay. I need to actually look at it because there's this particular thing I want to give me. And don't worry, it's just for pure flavor. It's not like.
Also, I do have this one thing. I'll DM it to you. It's known as the God of the Far Realm.
Perhaps.
They're just gonna take a walk.
I will also take a walk.
You both. Oh, you haven't? Okay.
I know it exists. I just never got the opportunity to play it.
Alright. Alright. Well, you all take walks. Where do you all go?
Frith is gonna stick with Bjorn. She knows that she only has a month left with him, and she has claimed him as family, and she is not letting him go for as long as possible.
What's one of those names for one of those creatures?
Send you that.
I'm
In a
trying to
sense, that's
think.
more or less who he is.
I'm trying to think. What is the name of one of those creatures from like Lovecraft? They have like a specific name.
Which one?
Just like generally, like all the gods go by this like
Great
certain
Old One?
Great Old Ones, Elder Chors, there's general, like,
Outer Gods? There's a lot.
I'm gonna walk to the mage skill.
I wish I got number 17, by the way, because that would have made me kind of look almost like Master Irlic.
Wait, who was Frith? Oh wait, never mind. I know.
Oh yeah, all of you were dealing with like level 20 Forbidden Graveyard Warlocks. Not lying.
Wait, we're not allowed to go into graveyards?
No, Forbidden Graveyard. The Forbidden Graveyard is more or less where you all went. It's known as Purgatory. And it's a patron itself in the book that I've shared earlier. And you all were dealing with level 20 Forbidden
Oh,
Graveyard
by the way,
Warlocks.
Nick, the DM didn't read your thing all the way through.
I know, I saw it, but I'm just gonna keep it red eyes because, like, whatever.
Yeah, but it's a lot cooler if you do it only in sunlight. That would be pretty cool.
Yeah. I think red eyes all the time.
Yeah. And I'm gonna go with what the DM says.
You could change it, but make it seem cooler if you want. I don't care. Just you can't change what you rolled. Just change it up as much as you want.
Nah, I'm
Really
just
wish I
gonna
got
keep my black-
28. Really
gonna
wish I
keep my
got
black-
28.
I'm just gonna keep my black eyes. I don't think those with my brown pupils. I think that's pretty good for me. Will help with my intimidation. Because black pupils help with intimidation. And that is my main stick.
I will walk to the Hunters Guild.
All right. You both, one of you head to the Mages Guild, one heads to the Hunters Guild. All right. As Frith and Bjorn are in the bar, drinking. What does Zeroth do at the Mages Guild?
Frith is, by the way, Frith is not losing contact with Bjorn. She's constantly, some part of her is constantly.
Library's
touched
not
with-
there.
Alright. Yeah, I expected Frith to stay with Bjorn. As you reach the library, they allow you inside. What do you research? You there?
Oh,
Sorry.
You reached library, they let you in. What do you research?
Anything involving eternal life, immortality, and all of that jazz.
Roll...
Anything about it.
See, this whenever Call of Cthulhu is so good as library use.
Well, I don't know if this would help, but I do have the sage background
yeah,
feature.
You do have the research.
You could roll for investigation.
Yeah, I'd say investigation with advantage.
Okay. 24.
24. Alright. You do find a few books detailing extended lifespans, eternal life, telling of which ways, like, are ways to do it. As in becoming a lich is a plausible way. It's also very looked down upon. Becoming a vampire is another plausible way, but also looked down upon. Finding an elixir that may make you immortal is also plausible. Drinking potions that extend your lifetime is possible. Drinking potions that make you younger also is possible. There are many ways. It depends on what you're looking for. Exactly.
Will I be able to buy all these books from these people?
You can
Or copy?
You
or
can
copy
read them.
them
Yeah,
down?
yeah, you can copy them.
Okay.
Just write
I'll
down
do that.
notes on immortality.
Okay.
Nick, what do you do?
I will ask around and see if anyone knows any information on purgatory.
Oh, roll persuasion or investigation. Yeah.
Advantage because of my rank?
Sure. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, that's beautiful. Oh yeah.
No.
That's beautiful. That is
Oh my god.
beautiful. No one knows anything about purgatory at all. It's like, what's purgatory? What's that?
Oh, you're all stupid.
It's a place, I think. Right?
I think so. I don't fucking know.
I don't know, it's stupid.
Something that's stupid.
Jerry, hey, you know what purgatory is?
Jerry, hey, you wanna buy a swatter? Guy with a baseball bat walks out of fucking nowhere. Hey, you wanna buy a swatter? Yeah, man.
You want a
I am back.
Oakwood swatter?
So yeah.
Oh, I wish I got 92. That would have been so.
But yeah, no one knows anything.
God damn it. Is there any way to go to
Those are pretty good.
one of the main, like, guild houses?
You would know where they would be.
Actually, the Mages Guild would probably be the best place for you to go if you're looking.
Yeah,
Actually,
Search.
you're not wrong.
yeah, but like,
Books about immortality.
Yeah, you would know where they are. As
yeah,
they're in the bio for the Hunters Guild.
yeah,
That everyone should have.
yeah.
I sent you something in chat, by the way, DM.
Also, Bjorn, you can re-roll those, but remember, if you do, you get to take what you
Wait, what?
roll. You can re-roll that, but if you do, you take what you roll.
Give me a sec, guys. I gotta.
I would take my stats. I like them. Boop, 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 boop.
No.
Boop, 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 boop,
As I said, you can
boop,
change
boop.
what the look is to what you rolled, but you cannot change what you rolled.
Did you actually, DM, did you look at what I sent you?
Yep, I'm reading it over right now. And I think I just deleted. Fucking god damn it. I did. I'm gonna say yes.
Alright. I didn't want to play something that was evil.
I'm back. Sorry.
Who? Oh! Oh, one of those. Okay. Yeah, I know what they are. They're one of my favorite creatures.
Sorry.
Oh no, you're good. You're good.
Okay. By the way, is it okay if I change my mark to 62?
Nope.
I just think it fits better character-wise.
I say no, mainly because well, due to what I said to everyone, you can't change the mark, but you more or less can flavor your mark. It's innocent to where it's not changing. So no, unless you want to go back to purgatory.
I'm just asking because it just seems to fit my character better. That's all.
But your character has only met one drow, and no Durgar.
Yeah, but basically she got raised by that one drow.
By what? Also, drow and Durgar don't get along. I'm telling you that now. Oh god, they don't. They may trade, but damn, they're not friends.
I can't hear anything.
No.
Everyone.
Can you hear?
Nope.
Well.
Okay.
Well.
That's fine. Just thought I'd ask just in case.
Alright. So, yes, yeah, you could. Are you like, what are you from them? Like, what are you, a child? Are you a experiment gone wrong? Are you a banana that was touched by one of these and became...
You're breaking up from
Zip zop zoobada bop. Do I have
Zip
bad...
Sam Zoom.
Do I have bad... No, I have good connection. Okay. Are you blessed by them? Are you born from them? Are you a banana that was blessed by them and turned human? What are you?
What?
What are you?
I'm very
What?
human.
Yeah, yes, but how you get power? As in, are you one of their children? Are you someone blessed by it?
More so blessed, yeah.
Blessed, alright, good to know.
Yeah.
Alright. So, as you two are drinking, anyone else want to do thing?
No, I think I'm gonna, unless someone else wants to do something. I can probably tag along.
Is there a teleportation circle nearby that I could use?
Mages Guilds.
Actually, one question.
Cool.
When we roll for health, do we just take, what do we do?
First level is, well,
Max, yeah, I know.
max. Then everything else do however. You can roll it, or you can take average. I always recommend taking average because I always take average. Because, well, there are downsides to not. Or you could try. You can pray to your gods.
I am not very healthy, health-wise. Hmm. Boo 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 boo.
What's your alignment? Zeroth, what's your
Yes.
alignment?
My what?
What's your alignment?
At the moment, it's
It's what?
lawful neutral at the moment.
Alright. Yeah, it's plausible. It's very plausible.
Okay.
Mm. So what's going on with me, Bjorn?
That's up to you all. What are you?
Okay.
What are y'all doing?
I'm still drinking, and I'm trying to see if I can figure out what mark Bjorn got from this. If I know that you get marks from coming back from purgatory, or it's just an inside check, I guess.
Possibly.
Just an inside check to see if anything happened when we came back.
All right.
That's okay.
I don't have a problem with it. Do you have a problem with it?
What are y'all doing? Sorry.
I just want to take an inside check on him just to see if anything changed when we came back.
Sure. Go on.
Because I have a feeling that going back from the dead does stuff to people.
Well, you're not wrong.
So is it okay if I roll an insight?
Yeah, go on. Also, it's average plus 1, so add 9 to that. Or what? Wait, what are you rolling?
No, you rolled 4. 4 is the average.
Yeah, but it's 1 above average.
No. For 4 is what you get. I mean, that's what. It's either roll 1d6 or 4.
Aren't warlocks? Well, wait, no, you're a sorcerer. Ah, fuck. I got warlocks and sorcerers mixed up. Whoopsie daisy. Alright, yeah, no, I'm stupid. With the 25, that's up to what he wants to give. What does Borvik want to tell?
Yeah, what?
What do you want to say?
Nothing really.
With the 25.
I mean, I guess you would now know the Glock tattoo and the shadow being longer than it should.
I'm going to mention this to Bjorn, so I just say exactly what I noticed.
I've noticed.
Is there anything different about me?
Your eyes.
What about my eyes? What happened with my eyes?
They're sort of inverted.
They're what?
The brown is on the inside, the black is on the outside.
Oh, that's weird. I wonder if there's many other side effects. That's, well, besides, yeah. Mm. What are you gonna do for this 1 month, I guess, is what I'm gonna ask.
Hunt the man down, deliver him back, say my goodbyes. Well, temporary, of course.
Yeah. I guess, well, I guess you're gonna go say hi to Serial. That's something we can do.
I'm not going to where Serial's going.
Yeah, I know. Just thought it'd be a good joke.
We'd probably work together later on. As the day stands, the Raven Queen are allies.
Yeah.
You know what's funny, Dan?
Can I just...
After a while, just enough dead characters, you make a multiplanar fucking session with just all the dead.
There's a lot of dead characters.
Well, with some of the dead, they just sort of form a new group and go around the plains dealing with shit.
Yeah, no, not gonna happen. I've run too many, and once the rising is done, the rising is done. The rising is never coming back. Maybe it might come back. Who knows?
Let me see. I have 4 feet as a variant human.
Bjorn?
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask something that's really, really selfish. Could you maybe, I don't know if you'll be able to, but could you wait for me when you die? I really don't want to go back there alone. I don't want to go there and be alone.
I can try. I suppose as long as I do well, I can probably maintain that city for a while. Wow, that is not typing. Freaking what?
I know it's selfish, but it was really scary.
You get used to it.
I don't know if I really want to. I'm glad we're still alive, though.
Yeah.
Alright, so. Nick.
Is it okay if I stay with you tonight? I don't want to go back to the cart.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. What are you gonna do what are you gonna do about Weasel, though?
There will most likely be someone else. It'll be your job to force him to take care of the bear.
I guess I'll take care of Weasel, I guess.
If you want, the bear can have a clock too.
I'll have to spend some
Wait,
time
what?
with him while you're
If you
here
want.
then, maybe, so he'll actually listen to me and not try to eat me.
If you want, the bear can have a clock too.
Yeah, boy.
Alright, the
No,
bear.
thank you.
The bear has a clock.
I will need a steed for when I get down into hell.
You could do that. It'd cost you 100 gold.
That's fine.
Alright, you do so. You. Boop.
Imagine fearing death after you've been to death.
It's pretty
I've
terrifying.
never really feared death. Frith has never really feared death. She just doesn't want to go quite yet. She feels like there's still a lot for her to see here. How many hit points do we have right now, by the way, DM?
You're full, mate. For you, you're full. So.
Yeah.
Alright, so, as you go there, they do know a little bit about Purgatory. They'll tell you everything that you know, which isn't a lot, due to no one goes there unless they're dead. And no one here is dead, so, well, that's how that kind of works.
Okay.
But they do say there are ways of escaping if you know the plane shift spell. That's one good way to get out. Things like that.
Okay.
But getting inside is a fluke. You could teleport via plane shift, but it also has its downsides if you do that.
So I'm just putting that out.
What level?
Wait, was there any better way that you researched that we could have gotten out besides, did with the thing we did?
Plane shift if you had it. If you went to the gates that all the ghosts were going through, you all would have went to your destined afterlives. So
Wait, what?
yeah, if you there were gates that you couldn't see due to you didn't go the way that they went. They backed up. They followed some ghosts where they were going. In that sense, they were able to see gates that led to destined afterlives. If you all went through there, you all would have went where you were supposed to go. So, yep.
Good thing we didn't.
Yep. Frith, you would be in hell. Bjorn, you would also be in hell. Nick, you would.
Ah.
Nick, I don't know where you would be.
I'd be in good hell. I wouldn't be in bad.
You'd become a demon or a devil, not a demon. You'd become a devil. Upsides.
I was never a bad person.
Yeah.
What would I have done? Because I've never really. Well, I did torture
You
and
tortured
instant
a lot of-
insanity once, but most of the
you
people I've
tortured
tortured
people.
have either been guilty or I've been asked to.
You've tortured people. It doesn't matter if they were good or bad. You tortured people.
In the Forgotten Realms, when you die, if you're an atheist, you just become part of a wall. It's your soul is slowly destroyed.
Hey, be fair.
Weird.
They might
I'm
drop you in
not-
limbo. Who knows? If it's random, they'll just drop you in random places. That
Fun.
isn't good or evil. They'll just drop you in one of the neutral places. Good luck. Is more or less what they say at the gate. Finger gun. Have fun.
Pew pew.
How many people are floating in limbo right now? Who knows? I don't.
Too many.
Yep. But yeah.
It's
But
roughly
anyway,
67
yeah.
million.
But I do gotta get on
So-
going, guys. So
So yeah, I guess that. And apparently I also have the ability to, also I talked to the DM, so at level 15 I'll be able to perceive souls.
in the
Yay.
sense, not as the power goes, you'll be able to tell a little bit easier if someone's lying, someone telling the truth, things like that. I'm not gonna give you
Yeah.
I'm not gonna give you the power to look at a soul and tell everything.
Yeah, no, I didn't expect you to, but I'll be able to understand intentions a little better, which, yeah.
Yeah. And all of you, you're all level 10, right?
Yeah.
You're level 11.
Yay.
Yay.
Yeah.
I can make
By the way,
mountains. Yes.
Bjorn, you rolled a 69, right?
So goodbye.
Yeah.